Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to create a store on Shopify. This is going to be a really quick tutorial in Shopify terms at least, but I will be making a more in-depth detailed tutorial later on. This one's going to be relatively short and quick to the point. Right now, as it is, Shopify is offering a 90-day free trial on their website. I don't know by the time you guys are watching this if it will still be on. They typically have 30 days, but right now it's 90. So I'll have a link down in the description where to access the 90-day free trial. But you just want to go ahead and click on the link in the description to start off, and then we're going to go over to Start Free Trial. Here you need to put your email address, password, and a store name. So I'll just go ahead and put my email address here. Once you have your email address, password, and a store name put in, you can go ahead and click on Create Your Store. I will like to point out, though, that this store name is not the name that you will see at the top of your store page, so don't worry about that. It will say that most names are taken if it's a pretty decent name, so don't worry about that. You could change the name of your store later on, but for now, you just need to put a store name there. So once you're done doing that, you just want to click on Create Your Store, and then it'll just take a couple seconds for them to create the store. Now it's going to ask you to tell them a little bit about yourself. So it's going to ask you if you're already selling. So for right now, I will put I'm not selling products yet. And then it's going to ask, do you have something to sell? I will put I'm still brainstorming ideas on what to sell. Unless you personally already have products that you're looking to sell, then you can go ahead and pick one of these options. But for the tutorial, I'm just going to put that I'm brainstorming ideas. And it's going to ask your current revenue. So for this account and probably a lot of you, it's just going to be 0 right now. And then it's going to ask you which industry you'll be operating in. So you want to go ahead and for this channel and this page that I'm working on right now, it's going to be electronics and technology, but you would obviously put whatever refers to what you're selling here. Once you're done here, I'm just going to put on, yes, I'm designing a store for a client just because it's a tutorial. But if it's just for yourself, then obviously you would not take this box. But I'm going to take this box just for the tutorial's sake. Then we'll go to the next step here. You just have to put your information. So your first name, last name, address, city, country, phone, all the typical stuff. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this. Alrighty, and once you're done putting in your information here, your address, name, and stuff like that, if you do have a website like a blog or like a YouTube channel, you want to go ahead and link it down here as well, just like I did with my YouTube page. But once you're done that, you just want to click on Enter My Store. And then you'll be on your homepage of Shopify right here. Now, this is the page that you guys will see every time that you log into Shopify. It's just the homepage here and it has a lot of information. So I'm just going to go over it really quickly with you guys, showing you where you can find stuff so you're just a little bit more familiar with this page. Now, if you go over to the top left, you'll see where it says Home. So we'll start there. Just under Home, you'll see Orders. So this is where you see all the order information from your customers. So just say you're just looking at customer information. So have like their address, their name, what they ordered, the price they paid, etc. This is where you'll find drafts for orders as well as embedded checkouts as well. So you're able to track that stuff. Next, under that, you'll see products. So this is where you'll be able to add products, find products. You'll be able to see your inventory, transfers, collections, and also gift cards. So this will be an area that you guys will spend a lot of time in, just optimizing all your collections and stuff like that. Next, down here, we have customers. So this is if you set up email contact with your customers, which I do recommend you guys do. So this will collect all your customers' email and details. So if they purchase multiple things, they will have like an account and stuff like that with you on here. And as well as for marketing and stuff like that, obviously email is great for email marketing. Now we have the analytics tab. This is where you'll see all the step numbers and stats for your website. So here you'll see total sales, online store sessions, returning customer rate, total orders, average order value, and the online store conversion rate. So it'll show you here your conversion funnel. So this is where you'll see how much sessions led to an added to cart, how much sessions led to reach checkout, and then obviously the goal is converted sessions. So this is where you'll see all that information right here. Now, here you'll also see reports and a live view as well. So if you're just hanging out, you could keep a live view on just to keep a track is what's going on in your store. So I use this a heck of a lot when I used Shopify. Next up, we have the marketing section. So this is if you ran ads from here directly. You could obviously run ads through Facebook and Pixel as well, but this is where you have that information. And below that, we will have discounts. So this is where you'll have the opportunity to create discount codes, like a buy one, get one, or like a Black Friday sale or anything like that. You'll be able just to create a discount code here and then go ahead and activate it on your website. You could do time allotments as well, but I'll go more into depth on this kind of stuff in my broad review. This is going to be a really quick walkthrough and quickly start the store up. Next, under discounts, you'll see apps. So this is really, really great. I use tons of apps on my app store or my website, sorry. And there is tons of things on here that will help you make your conversions a lot higher as well. Like I said, though, I will dabble more into this later on in the video or into another video. I don't want to make this one too long. Now, below the apps, you'll see the online store. So this is where you'll be able to adjust things on your store, like the themes. You can make pages like a contact us page or any other page that you're looking to add, like a blog. Navigation is where you will set up stuff like the little menus and those little click down menus. So for example, if you have a product category on the top of your page, you can make a little click down menu and make it more specific. So this is an area that you'll be spending a lot of time in just to optimize your website and make it more better. Next, we have domains. So right now, you just have the basic My Shopify domain. You could purchase a domain through Shopify, but you could also go to other third-party users like GoDaddy and stuff like that. That's what I use personally. I was able to get a website for cheap. I will have a link in the description down for GoDaddy as well. I'd recommend using them for your domain needs. And now under that, you have preferences. So this is where you're able to create your homepage title. So remember how I said in the start of the video when you're making your store name, that's not the store name that you have to use. That's just your account name kind of. So this is where you would put the name of your store. So you don't have to worry about if other people have taken the name that you wanted. You're able to create your own name here. And then as well as your homepage meta description. We'll go more into that stuff later. But at the bottom, you'll see settings. And this is where you'll find your general settings, locations, plan and permissions, store languages, notifications, payments, checkout, and tons of stuff. So we'll be spending a lot of time in here optimizing all this stuff too. It's really important before you put your site online that you go through here and make sure everything's working great. Now, what we're going to do to start off is we're going to go over to products and add our first product. So we're just going to click on add product. And then we'll be greeted with this page right here where we have the option to put our title, description, and photos and media into our product page. So I'm just going to put a quick title here. I'm just going to be putting Bluetooth headphones for the tutorial. And then for description, you're going to put like a brief summary of what you're selling, some features that it has, something cool about it. And then if you have any detailed specs on the product that you're selling, I'd recommend putting that there too, like weight in grams or whatever the weight scale is, as well as some information like battery lifetimes and stuff like that if it's technology. But any detailed specs you have, I'd put that in here. For the tutorial though, I'm just going to put something brief, just high quality Bluetooth headphones with 20 hours of battery life and fast charging. But like I said, you can go ahead and add more here if you would like to. I will be making another tutorial later on that's more in depth, showing you guys exactly what I would do for these locations. But this tutorial is just going to be very, very quick. So I'm going to skip going through stuff in high detail. Now, under media, you want to put as many angles of the product as you can. For the tutorial, I'm just going to put one photo. But if you have more photos of other angles and stuff like that, I'd highly recommend you put that in as well, because it just shows your customers more of the product and it'll make them feel more comfortable buying from you. Now, under pricing, you just go ahead and put the price that you want. So I'm just going to put $100. And if you want to make it look like it's on sale, you could put a compare at price. So say regular price would be $129. You can go ahead and put $129, and then we'll show it's $29 off. Now, if you have the exact cost this is going to cost you per item, you can go ahead and put this here just because it'll be easier for you to see your margin and profit this way. You don't have to actually tax it out every time you want to do it. So I'd recommend putting that there if you have that information. Now, if you want to charge tax on this product, you want to leave this check on. If not, you could uncheck it. The inventory area here is if you have product on hand. If you're just drop shipping, you can just leave this alone. But if you have product on hand, you can go ahead and use this if you need to, the SKU and the barcode, as well as quantity available. But again, if you're drop shipping, you don't have to worry about that. Shipping, you want to put in information if you have it. It's not a really big deal if you're drop shipping, but if you're shipping hard items, then you want to go ahead and put this here. Country of origin, you're going to want to put to wherever your product's coming from. A lot of products are going to be coming from China, so you can go ahead and put China here. And very important, if you have, like, say, for example, with headphones, other colors or any different sizes or anything like that, you can go ahead and click on the variants option here, just so it allows you to add more colors to the same product page. Now, if we go back up to the top, you'll see that you have a product type. So you could put here, if you have other types of products on your website, you could put this under a product type. So for me, this will be electronics. So I'll go ahead and add electronics and then click on add. And then we'll add that product type. And then vendor, if you don't put anything here, or just put your accounts page. So I'll just leave that. And then for tags, this is what you want to put for when people search on your website. So it's pretty important that you want to put as much text as you possibly can referring to this product, just so people find it easier when they're on your website. So I'll just put headphones, Bluetooth, wireless, wired, And let's just say Bluetooth headphones. So this, if anyone searches this on my website, this product will come up. So it's very important that you want to have good tags here for this. Once you're done doing that, you want to click on save, and then this will add the product to your store. Now, if you want to view the product and test it out before you make it live, you can go ahead and click on preview, and then it will bring you over to your store. Right now, since I didn't put any products in, it's going to say sold out, but this just shows you really briefly what your store looks like so far with this new product added. From here, we're going to go create and change around our theme for our store. So we're going to go over back to Shopify's homepage, and then we're going to want to go to Online Store. Once we're in an online store, we can go to explore free themes or to visit a theme store if you're interested in paying for a theme. So for the tutorial, I'm going to go to explore free themes, and there's lots of different themes here you can choose from. So depending on your niche, I would recommend different ones. Sporting goods stores and stuff like that look really good with Venture. I find most stores look really good with Minimal or Brooklyn. Brooklyn looks really good on phones, so I usually go to Brooklyn. So I'm going to click that one for the tutorial, and you have two different styles that you could choose from here, either classic or playful. It just changes around some font and some color formats on the website. So I like classic personally. I think it looks more clean. So I'm going to go ahead and click on classic and then add to theme library. It does take a couple seconds to add this, so we'll just give this a couple seconds. Once your theme's done being added, you can go ahead and click on customize. And then we'll open up to your store here where you could change a couple things. Now we're going to start off under sections and header. That's going to change this at the top right here. So we're going to click on header. And if you have a logo, you can go ahead and add one here. I don't. You can also explore free images and change the width and stuff of your logos right here. I'm just going to continue to scroll down because I don't have one. I'm going to change this right here. And what I recommend putting here is if you have free shipping going on, or if you have like a buy one, get one free deal or anything like that, I'd recommend putting that up here just to attract more customers to your page. So for me, I'm just going to put free shipping over $50. And then say, for example, if you have that buy one, get one free deal going on, you could also add a product link to this. So if someone clicks on this right here, it will bring them over to the exact item you're talking about. To do that, you want to click on it, and then you could choose the exact product right here. And then whenever they click it, it will bring them to that product page. So it might be good if you have a buy one, get one going on or any kind of discounts going on. But yeah, other than that, in this section, that should be good. So you just want to click on save in the top right corner. And then we could back out of the header area, and then we're going to go over to slideshow. So that's going to change this right here, the picture behind it and this text. So you'll notice as well, I have two different slides right here. So it's important if you only have one photo, you just want to remove one of those slides. So that's what I'm going to do first. So I'm going to click on slideshow, and you'll see under content that we have two different slides right here. So I'm just going to click on the second one, scroll down and click on remove content. So that will just make it one page right here, so it's not switching between an empty photo and a photo. Now to adjust the photo and this text, you want to click on slide. I do have a photo, so I'm going to click on select images, but if you don't, you can click on explore free images. So I'm going to click on select, add my photo, and click on select. Once that's done, to change this text, you can scroll down and you'll see a subheading and a heading. So the subheading will be what's on the top and the heading will be what's bigger on the bottom here. So I'm going to make mine the best tech store, for example, just for the tutorial. So I'll put the best and then there's tech store under it. Just like that. Now, if you want a shop now button under this, which I recommend, you will leave this button label right here that says shop now. And then under button link, you want to go ahead and click on it. And then you want to put to your products and then to all products. So then it will show when someone clicks shop now, it'll show them a list of all the products you have on your store. So it's just a quick way for your customers to navigate over to your products right away. Now, when we look at what else we have on our page, it would depend on the niche that you're in. If you have a one product store or you only have a couple products, you might not want a collection title page like this or a featured collection if you don't have many collections. So if you're doing like a one product store, you might want to remove some of those. So how to remove that is you want to go back to the sections area right here, and you just want to click on the corresponding thing that you want to remove and remove it. So for me, I just have this one product in my store right now. So I'm going to get rid of the featured collection and the collection list. So I'm going to click on it, and then I'm going to go to the bottom right here and click on remove section. And the same thing for the featured collection. Click on it and remove section. And then I want to click on save. And what that's going to do is it's going to make this page a lot more shorter, but more action-packed with more information. So now, under featured product, since I have the one product, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click on featured product. And then I'm going to click on select product. And I'm going to choose the product that I have. And then click on select. And then save at the top right. So what that's going to do is it's going to add this featured product to my homepage so it looks more streamlined on the front page, just like we see right here. Now, if you want to keep the newsletters on, which I recommend because you want to get as many emails as you can for email marketing, I'd recommend leaving this right here. You could also change the like what area this stuff goes in. So for example, if you want to move newsletter up or you want to move rich text down, you just grab these 6 dots here and just hold it and drag it down, and it will change the location of that in your page. Now, I like keeping the rich text here, so I'm going to leave it right here. But if you want to change it, you can go ahead and change that. So to change the rich text, you just want to make sure you're under sections again and just click on the rich text, and then you'll be able to adjust it right here. If you want to put a heading, you go ahead and add the heading right here as well. But I'm just going to change this text right here. So I'm just going to summarize like upcoming tech store with the best tech, just for an example. But you want to put something here that's informative to your product, and you want to build rapport with your customers for sure with this area. But once you're done putting something there, you want to click on save. And then as we see, our store is coming together pretty well right here. Now I'm going to show you guys how to create discount codes and stuff for your store. So we're just going to click on back, and we're just going to go to the Shopify homepage right here. Then we're going to go over to discounts. And then under discounts, you want to click on create discount code. So for example, let's say it's Black Friday. You can just make Black Friday like that. And we have a couple different types of discount we can create, either a percentage discount, a fixed amount, free shipping, or buy one, get one. That's what the buy X and get X means. Buy X and get Y, sorry. But yeah, so for example, in this one, I'm just going to do a percentage. So we can create a percentage to be like 15% off. And then you could decide whether it applies to a certain product or a certain collection or an entire order. So for Black Friday, I'll just leave mine on entire order. And then under minimum requirements, if you want to add any like a purchase amount before you can get that discount or something, you can go ahead and add that here. So what we'll do is we'll put minimum and put, say, $100. And then under customer eligibility, you want to put if you have just a select people you want to allow to get this, or everyone. And then this one's important here as well. Under usage limits, you want to limit this to 1 use per customer, just so they can't continuously reuse it. But under summary here, you see we have 15% off entire orders, minimum purchase of $100 for everyone, and 1 use per customer, and active from right when you click on save. Once you're done with this, and by changing the active dates as well, so that's actually important, I should have mentioned this. If you want to get it to start in the future and set an end date, you should put one here as well. So if we wanted to start today, right away, we can leave that, and then we could set an end date if we would like to, or we can come, of course, delete it when we want it to finish. But yeah, once you're done that, you want to click on save discount code. And that will save that discount onto here for you. The next thing I'm going to show you guys is how to set up your payments. So to set those up, all you have to do is go over to settings, and then you want to go over to payments. And that's where you decide what payment provider you want to use. You could use Shopify payments. You could use Express Checkout on PayPal. So it's up to you what you want to use here. Now, there are some limitations with what payment provider you choose. Some payment providers will not sell certain things, so that's important to look into as well. But for this tutorial, I'm just going to use Shopify payments. So all you want to do is click on Complete Account Setup. And then you're going to have to fill out this information here. So what business type you are, if you have a business number, your business address, your personal details, and your date of birth. Some product details, basically describing what products and services you're expecting to sell on your store. You could have your customer billing statement, which has a phone number and the name of the store, as well as the banking information. So this is what you would put for your bank account. So it adds the money into your bank account. So you want to make sure you get this information off of a voided check or something, depending on where you're located in the world. But you want to make sure you put this information in correctly to make sure you get paid for your orders. And then last but not least, once you're done putting that stuff in, you want to click on the bottom here where it says Complete Account Setup, and then you'll be all set up for payments from your store. Now that we got the payments set up, all we have to do is head over to our online store again, and then make sure you're under themes. And what you want to do is you want to publish the new theme that we set up. So Brooklyn would be the one that we just set up in the video. So I'm just going to click on actions and click on publish. This will make this the main theme for the store. So you want to make sure you put this once you're ready and once everything's done how you like it. So I'm just going to click on publish. And then once that's published, all you have to do really left is just go set up a new domain if you want a new domain. So all I have to do for that is go back to the home page and click on add domain. And you could buy one from here or connect an existing domain. I will make another tutorial and lots more tutorials on how to do stuff in depth, like how to connect existing domains and stuff like that. But anyways, I hope I was able to help you guys out and show you guys everything that you need to do to get your Shopify website up and ready. I hope I was able to help out and explain things in a little simpler way for you guys. If it was helpful, be sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe for more content. Thanks for watching.